products and services that we market. And they'll come out and tell us all about it, why they started it, when they started it, how they developed it, the purpose of it, the reason behind everything, how it works, how it looks, so that we can get out there and write better pages and market it and make more money, right? And do that manufacturer a favor and keep them as a long-term vendor for us, so they'll love what we're doing. So we never want to miss any of that. It's always important. And also, you know what else happens on Tuesday night? Somewhere between 20 and 30 new people every single week are joining the team, joining the family. Right now, you're looking at the first 128 people that came in. Soon that number is going to jump well above 400. Watch. You'll see at least 20 brand new people. We love seeing all the new people. We love greeting you, welcome you to the family. Whoever got you here, they want to know that you made it on. And we like seeing the different states being represented as well. So if you're brand new, now is your chance to say hello so we can welcome you to the team. Click on the little microphone in the lower left-hand corner there, or just tap the space bar on your keyboard. Say hello, and don't forget to say what state you're calling in from. And welcome to the call.
Hello, this is Amelia from Alabama.
Welcome, Amelia from Alabama. It's my grandmother's name, Amelia. I love that name. Fantastic.
Hi, this is Kevin and Joyce, and we're from Pennsylvania.
Kevin and Joyce in Pennsylvania. Thank you, Kevin. Welcome to the team. Glad you made it.
Hi, I'm Krista from Washington State.
Washington State, all the way in the other corner. Here we go. Washington's in the house. Thank you, Krista. Glad you made it. Anybody else brand new? All right, I'm going to help the girls on that button right there.
We're good.
And go ahead, Mark. Where are you calling in from?
I'm calling in from Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania's representing.
Yeah, this is about my second time. This is not my first time. Second time here on.
That's okay. It's the first time I got to meet you. Welcome to the team.
Yep.
I don't know what to do.
Jennifer, where are you calling in from?
Oh, is that me?
That's you.
Charleston, South Carolina. So nice to meet you finally.
Nice to meet you too. Welcome to the team.
Thank
Glad
you.
made it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Go ahead. Oh, I think that was Kevin and Joyce. Got it. All right, welcome everybody. That was 5 brand new people real quick. And we still got a few more minutes to go till the top of the hour when we kick off the call. Welcome to the Triple R 247 and Direct to Consumer Ambassador team training call, conference call, announcement call, everything call, all of the important stuff, everything you need to know for your success right here. It always happens and talked about on a Tuesday night. Every Tuesday night, Rory and Tanya are going to hop on here. Rory or Tanya, or both sometimes, are going to hop on here and they're going to share some golden nuggets of wisdom on how to build a business or how to build this business, how to talk about the tools we have, the products we have, the services we have, something. They're going to give you something that's going to help you take your business to the next level. And every now and then they'll even have the manufacturer of some of these products and services come on and tell us all about it, how they, the beginning of the origin of it and how they developed it, created it, and even, modified it over time to make it better. Everything that we need to know to write a good page and get out there and market that product best we can so we can get the sales up the best we can and help you build your business. All that great stuff, all those big announcements always happen on Tuesday night. If Rory and Tanya are going to add something new to the system, it'll always be Tuesday night, never any other night of the week. Only Tuesday night. They'll announce things on Tuesday, train on Saturday. Write that down. Announce on Tuesday, the most important night, the one you don't want to miss, and train on Saturday every single week. And we also get to meet all the brand new people like Mark and everybody else that had a chance to say hello. We love hearing from the new people. There's usually 20 to 30 brand new people every single week. We love seeing the expansion. We love seeing the growth. Whoever got you here, they would love to know that you made it on tonight too. So click on that little microphone. We love seeing all the different states being represented. Click on the microphone or tap your space bar on your keyboard. Say hello. Don't forget to say what state you're calling in from and welcome to the call.
Hi, Dana from Michigan.
Dana from Michigan. Fantastic. Welcome, ma'am. Glad you made it.
Thank you.
Go ahead.
Hi, from Pearland, Texas.
Lisa from Caroline, Texas?
Pearland.
Pearland, Texas. Fantastic. Welcome, ma'am. Glad you made
Pear,
it.
like the fruit pear?
Yes, ma'am.
Awesome.
Got it. And I know Loretta's going to unmute, so I can say to that handsome young man there, Niall, how you doing tonight, Niall?
Say
And-
hi.
Welcome.
And
Glad you're here.
Kevin Joyce again from Pennsylvania. We're
Fantastic. Joyce, thank you. Thank you.
I'm
Welcome.
not-
Glad you made it.
I'm not new, but I'm here in Thailand.
You're in calling from Thailand?
Yeah,
Fantastic. What time is it there, Craig?
Let's see. It's about 9 o'clock in the morning.
9 o'clock in the morning. Thank you for your commitment. You're up early on the call with us. Welcome and glad you made it.
Patrick from New York.
New York's in the house. Thank you, Patrick. Glad you made it. Rosie
Janice
from
Mitchell in McMinnville, Tennessee.
Tennessee is here. Welcome. Janice, welcome. Glad you made it.
Thank you.
Rosie Aldridge from Bedford, Texas.
Bedford, Texas. Thank you, Rosie. Welcome. Glad you made it.
Bill from Leavenworth, Washington.
There he is. Hey, Bill. Glad you made it.
Glad to be here.
Patricia Neil Kane from Pennsylvania.
More from Pennsylvania. Something's going on in Pennsylvania this week. Fantastic. Welcome, Patricia. Glad you made it. All right, we're going to do this one more time, then we're going to have to get going because there's a lot of people still coming in. So I'll do it with just one more time, and then we got to get the call started. So welcome to the Triple R 247 and Direct-to-Consumer Ambassador Team Conference Call, the big night of the week, most important night of the week. If you're brand new, you didn't hear me say this a minute ago, write that down, please. Never miss a Tuesday night call. All the big announcements, all the additions to our system, all the important training, everything you need to control your rate of success here, how fast you can get up and running and marketing like everybody else that you're seeing in front of you is the information that you're going to get every Tuesday night. If we're orienting, you're going to add something new to the system to help you build your business, a tool, it'll be announced on Tuesday night. If they're going to add a new product or service that we get to go out there and market, they're going to add it on a Tuesday night. Sometimes they'll have the manufacturer of the product get on, come on, tell us all about it. That's going to happen on a Tuesday night. Tuesday night's the most important night of the week. Do yourself a favor. Listen to the Keystone video again. Go back to that part where Rory talks about launching a new program and what happened for the students in the very first month. And you'll understand why I say Tuesday night is so important. When we add something new to the system, you never want to miss that, ever, ever, ever. That's important to you. Tuesday night's gonna go on with or without you, but we hope you're here. We hope you don't miss anything. That make sense?
Yes.
Mark, makes sense? Thanks, Jen.
Yep.
All right, so without well, I said one more time, we will let the new people say hello. So if you're brand new, we do want to hear from you. Click on the little microphone, say hello, say what state you called in from, and welcome to the call. So we had what, 14 new people that had a chance to unmute. That's good, but guess what? We got to get going. So if
Yeah,
you didn't get,
I'm Cheryl from Iowa. I'm not new. I've been here, but I just thought I'd say hello.
fantastic, Cheryl. We haven't met yet, so fantastic. Welcome to the team, and thanks for unmuting. But I'm going to go ahead and hit some big buttons now, so you won't be able to unmute anymore because we've got to get going, right? Hit that button. Going to hit that button. And I don't have to hit that button because that big button over there on the top left is going. All right, once again, welcome everybody to the Triple R 247 and Direct-to-Consumer Ambassador Team Training Call. You heard me a couple of times. I'm a broken record on this. Never missed a Tuesday night call. It's always the biggest night of the week because everything you need to know, everything you need to master, all the big training and announcements that you need will be announced, launched, talked about on Tuesday night. I've been here for a long time. I've seen many of Tuesday nights. It's never the same. It's always great, and you don't want to miss it. For all you new folks, my name's Niall Eddy. I live in Central Florida. I was waiting for all the Floridians to sound off, but they're a little shy tonight. Looks like Pennsylvania is the winner, Linda. They have a pretty good showing, something going on in Pennsylvania. But we love seeing all the states being represented. So, guys, I've been here in this industry for 34 years now, and of those 34 years, that I've been here, I've worked with the Rickards for 30 of those 34 years. And it's been a fantastic ride. 32 years ago, because I've been in the industry a little bit before I met them, I was a ex-carpenter that hurt his back, had to get retrained at 30-something years old and go back to school, right? And I wanted to become an aviation mechanic, get my associate's degree in avionics, and I thought I was going to work on aircraft for the rest of my life. Actually wanted to get my inspector's license as a mechanic and to get my pilot license so I could work on my own plane and feel a lot safer when I took it up in the air. So I went to school to be an aviation mechanic, but that's when I was introduced to this industry. And I've seen it quite a few times before that, but it didn't catch my attention. I didn't quite understand what it was, right? It was like Avon, Tupperware, home interiors, and all the great things that we all have all over our house. And it looked like a great, a little thing to be a part of, just to supplement income, or maybe have some great paintings hanging on the wall, lots of Tupperware in the cabinet. That's all it ever was to me, because I didn't understand what it was. But while I was in school and I had one more semester to go, I was introduced to this industry through a product line that was kind of unique. And I took a really good look at it and I thought, wow, this is incredible. And it's something that a lot of people need. So, you know, let's be a part of this. And if we can make an extra $500 or $1,000 a month to spoil the kids more on the weekend, because I had 3 kids with me while I was going back to school as an adult. If I can just make an extra 500 or 1,000 to spoil the kids on the weekend, it'll be a success. It'll be real happy. Well, guess what? I made that the very first month. And I thought to myself, if I could do that, I could double that too, right? Because I'm a big believer in that. If I could do it once, I could do it twice. If I could make X amount, I could double that just by doubling my effort. But I also heard about a meeting that was happening not too far from me. And I drove out there to meet some of these people. I watched them walk across the front of the room, share their incomes with everybody, and the kind of incomes they were making were blowing my mind. And as they walked past and come around the other side, I stood up in front of each one of them and I shook their hand and introduced myself, because I knew we were all going to have dinner later. And I wanted to be a little bit familiar to them because they shook my hand earlier, right? Well, I did have dinner with everybody and I walked around and I mingled and I kind of interviewed each one of them just a little bit, picking their brain. Because guess what? Now I wanted to know whatever it was that they knew that was producing that kind of income for them, right? So I got to know each one and I heard all their stories from all different backgrounds, all over the country, all different education levels, all different occupations. And here's the one thing that I found out why they were making so much money. And if you're brand new, I want you to write this down. This is the biggest secret in our industry. Ready, Mark? They were doing it longer. That's the only difference between every single one of them and me, was they were just doing it longer. And even they told me that. They were doing it longer, and that's why they were making all that money. That's why they were making more money than me. Well, I'm a huge believer in what one man can do, another man can do. But guess what I did? I went home, I dove in, I became a student of the industry. I became a student of the system that we were working at that time. And I dove in full force and I doubled and tripled my income over the next few months. Because if somebody told me to work this hard, I worked this hard. I always put forth more effort. I give everything to anything that I'm involved in. I give everything that I am to that project. And things just, it opened up doors for me I didn't even know existed. So I was a dad who's used to working 16 hours a day, lucky if I got home in time to have dinner with my kids, right? And I get to spend some more time with them on the weekend. It was usually give them a kiss on the forehead, tell them to go to brush their teeth, go to bed, and get up and do it again tomorrow. Now I've started this new career that's making me more money than I could even understand at that time. But after I finished school and I went to work at the airport for about 8 months, I went in and gave my boss a 3-week notice. Spent all that money to get that license, worked at the airport for 8 months. I went in and gave my boss a 3-week notice. Mark, that guy was so mad at me. He said, "Now, if you're serious, you can get your toolbox and go home today." He was quite upset that I was leaving after all the letters of recommendation that I got to be there, right? So I got this big smile on my face. I shook his hand, which weirded him out even more. I said, "Thank you." And I grabbed my toolbox. I went home. I've been home ever since. But that is around the same time that I got to meet Rory, right? And now I'm that dad who got to spend more time with the kids. And here's the doors that opened up for me: time freedom and financial freedom, like I never knew before. Time freedom, I had all the time in the world I wanted to spend with my kids. Now I got to put them on the bus, take them off the bus, go to every football practice and every football game because my son played football, go to every volleyball practice and volleyball game because my daughter played volleyball. And I even went to the cheer practice and the cheer camps because I had a daughter that was a cheerleader. And I was that silly dad on the sidelines with the pom-poms making everybody laugh, right? I loved being around my kids and I loved making my kids smile and their friends smile. I had all the time in the world. And guess what? When the high school needed a bowling coach, I raised my hand. They were joining a travel league and I said, "I'll be the coach." So I became the bowling coach for the high school. One, I love bowling. Two, I could. And two of my kids wanted to be on the bowling team anyway. So now I got even more time to spend with my kids. So I traveled around as the bowling coach with the high school and had a blast. And there's no better feeling in this world than when you see a kid throwing a bunch of balls down the lane and they're all going in the gutter and you just spend 5 minutes with them and they keep it on the lane and they've knocked down a bunch of pins. Don't even have to be a strike. They just turn around with that giant smile on their face and they're jumping up and down. That's such a gratifying thing for me to help make a kid smile and do that kind of stuff. So, the time freedom was amazing. But the other thing it gave me was financial freedom. How many of us parents went on vacation once or twice a year with our kids and we took that credit card out? We swiped it as many times as we needed to make sure that those kids had the best time ever so they could all go home and tell their other friends about it at school, what a great vacation they had, right? Whether it was summer or Christmas break or whatever it was. I was that dad. I didn't care. I just kept swiping and swiping, swiping and swiping. And I look at, then I get home and open up the bill and go, oh my goodness, did I really spend that much money? That guilt set in then, right? But now while I was having fun with the kids, I never felt that again. This industry allowed me to have the financial freedom to do everything my kids' hearts desired and give them more than even I could dream of. That's finance. That's true financial freedom. Actually, I didn't even open the bill anymore. Now, after a couple of years, I had an accountant that opened up all of my mail and took care of my bills for me. That's called freedom right there. That happened because I dove into the right industry and I was with the right people, working the right kind of a system. And I'm going to tell you something. I'll tell you a little bit about it. It's nothing compared to what we have today. This was a long time ago. The technology and the people that we have behind us today is 10 times better, maybe 20 times better than the stuff that we were doing 30 years ago. So I dove in and obviously became full-time when I quit my job at the airport. Now I want to advertise all over the country because I'm doing a mail order program. I want to advertise it all to top 300 newspapers in the country. And I needed a voicemail that could handle a lot of volume. Everybody told me, go talk to Roy Rickard. Roy Rickard is the guy you want to see. Go see Roy Rickard. So, okay, give me his number. I called him up, and this young guy answers the phone right out of high school with a lot of energy and a lot of passion. And he had this love for mass communication that I've never heard before, right? And I got to know him pretty good on that call. And actually, he made a mistake. He said, now, if you need any help, here's my direct phone number. Call me. Well, I'm not a techie, or I wasn't back then. I didn't know anything about technology. So I probably called him every other day for 3 weeks. And that's how we got to know each other so well. Because Rory, I need help. Rory, I need help. Rory, I need help. Rory, how's this button work? Rory, how do you do that? And he would love taking the calls and he loved helping because that's where his passion was at. Helping other people, especially entrepreneurs, and mass communication. He set me up with that voicemail. It took all the volume I could throw at it. And as I built a network around the country, here's the other thing that it did. I could put a message on that system and shoot it out to everybody at the same time. That seems like nothing today, right? We got email, we got all this technology. This was in 1991 and 92. We didn't have the internet. We didn't even have cell phones. We had none of this technology we have today. Mark, I laugh because I say I didn't even have a beeper back then. I had no technology, but what we had was a guy named Rory that loved technology and he loved mass communication and he loved helping other entrepreneurs build their business that way. So that just, it took off for us at that point. We got to know each other very well. I found out he was going to be in Miami at an event shortly after that. And I went down there to meet him, to see him, to have dinner, to shake his hand, look in his eyes and see what this guy is really all about, right? Because he was incredible on the phone. Now I met him face to face and he's one of those people who looks you in the eyes the entire time you're talking. He really cares. He wants to hear every word that you're saying because he wants to know how he can help you. He's one of those guys, Mark. Jen, he's one of those guys. I've seen you waving at me a couple of times, so I'm going to call you out too. That's the kind of person he was. And I just knew, I had no idea what was going to happen. I knew he had a lot of incredible ideas. I didn't know where it was going or what was going to happen, but I knew he was one of those people that I wanted to know for the rest of my life, right? I know I wanted to have him part of my life, but I had no idea it was going to be as incredible as it was. Things really took off from that point. And we built incredible businesses. And we helped a lot of other people along the way. And we provided a great life for our kids. A couple of years after meeting him, guess what? I got to fly out to Utah to meet the other half of this company in this system. His partner, the co-founder here, Miss Tanya Rickard. I walked in their front door and I met this young lady who was raising 7 kids, playing football and all that stuff. Imagine it. Running several other companies and helping Rory train everybody and get all this put together and keep him organized and keep that calendar on time. And believe me, you'll never meet anybody that plans and organizes and schedules the way Tanya does. And I especially didn't know anything like that back then. She schedules every minute of every hour of every day of every week of every month of every year. And watch Brielle's face. She's going to laugh and shake her head. She's got things planned for 2 years down the road already. And they will happen on time without a hitch and without any glitches. And it just always works that way. The most incredible techie and creative person I ever met, Rory. The most organized businesswoman I've ever met. Became a power couple. I seen how those two complemented each other right away, right? And I knew that they were going to become legends in this industry and maybe on this planet one day. Something Jim Rohn told me 25 years ago-ish, maybe more, maybe a little longer. And he said the true legends on this planet are people who find the ways to help the most other people. I just want to write that down. True legends are people who find the ways to help the most other people. It rang in my head. I said, this is the definition of Rory and Tanya Rickard. You got 2 people who get up every morning, have a meeting with themselves, and have a cup of coffee, watch the sun come up, and say, what can we do to make this system better? What can we do to help Jennifer and Dana and Mark and Janice and all the new people we see? What can we do to help them understand what we have, market it, get out there and hit their goals and make the money that they're looking for? What can we do to give everybody a hand up? What can we add to the system to help everybody make more money so that they can hit their goals, quit their part-time job, quit their full-time job, start a new career, whatever it is that you came here looking for? What can we do to help more people? That's what this whole organization is about. That's what this whole group, this whole system and everything's about. And those are the 2 people that are behind it, leading this company into the future for you. That's what we're all about. If you're looking for a place that you can build yourself the incredible business that'll give you the time freedom and the financial freedom that I was talking about, and also be able to help other people while you're doing it, then you found your home here. And myself and Linda and Brielle and Dana and everybody that's waving their hand right now, we welcome you with open arms. Welcome to Triple R 247 and Direct Consumer Ambassador. Normally at this time, I would either be introducing Rory or Tanya, but tonight you guys are in for a treat. Without any further delay, I want to introduce you to my best friends, my family, our mentors, co-founders, both Rory and Tanya Rickard. The microphone is yours, and I know you got a lot of great energy and information to share with everybody tonight. So take it away, you two. Love ya.
Well, hi guys, welcome to our call. You get me, I think Rory's gonna come on here too with me, but welcome you guys. Welcome to our amazing opportunity that we have here. For those of you who are new, I was here listening to all you coming in. You guys are in the right place at the right time. We are here to help you guys grow and keep pushing forward towards your dreams. You guys, I find a lot of people don't even realize what their dreams are. They don't even know what they really want. They just know they want more money, and that's the start, right? So guys, just be open-minded because we're going to change your mind. Most of you guys have never worked for yourself. You don't know what that's about, and you don't know how to do it. And we're here to train you and teach you how to do that and to find success along the way. And if you've ever run your own business, then you know what I'm talking about. But it's a complete different dedication to be self-employed and to work for yourself. And most people will give up on themselves, but they will go to that dang job. They'll show up for that job and they'll work for that boss. But when they have to work for themselves, they forget about themselves and you don't hold yourself in that high regard, and you don't think you're worth it. And you are worth it. I promise you that. I promise you guys, you're worth the success. You're worth happiness. You're worth joy. You guys are worth it. So just stay tuned, you guys. Don't give up on yourself. You might get frustrated when you're learning something different, but don't give up on yourselves. Keep pushing forward and just don't quit. If you need help, if you need different directions, we're here. We have so much support and love for all of you guys coming in here. And if you don't know, let me just explain to y'all. We have calls almost every day of the week to help grow and help you guys find success in different areas of the business. We really dive in and give you guys that love. And not only that, we work and we give you guys a marketing system to help you guys find and grow your business. We do so much behind the scenes to help you guys. We really do. And you know, as you guys grow and we learn more here, I hope you guys understand the value. But I'm going to help you guys remind you guys of what you got here, because you're not going to find it anywhere else. I promise you that. I've never seen anybody offer the support and the financial encouragement that we offer with the leads that we give to help you guys grow an organization and grow and support yourself. You're not going to find anywhere else. I promise you. So I just want to encourage you guys. If you're new here, you guys missed the end of the year. Every year I give a goal training session where I kind of help you guys walk through your dreams, your visions, and your goals. And we outline a map for that for this next year. So we did that. I think it was December 30th. If you guys, we have some of the training already on our YouTube channel. So I'll make sure that we get the links over to you guys so you guys can join that if you want to. But we will have reassessments every quarter. This is going to be new this year. We've never done it before. But every quarter, at the end of the quarter, we will do reassessments and kind of help keep you guys on path with your dreams. So that's my goal here, is to help you guys stay focused, stay driven on what you guys want to achieve, and to help encourage you and move you on that way. So, you know, we just want to make sure that you guys know you're in the right place, you're with the right group, and whatever you want to achieve, whether it be you just want to post ads, whether it be you want to have this be your home base, with your main job. Well, if you want to have your name and lights, whatever you want, we got it for you. Just get with the person that you get with your instructor, the person that's here with you, and let them know what your dream is, what your path is, and so we can help you guys achieve it. Because if we don't know, we can't help you. So I just want to just stay tuned. You guys always make sure you're on these Tuesday calls, and we have the next call will be Saturdays. We also implement things there as well, like Niall said. So. You guys, it's really truthfully just knowing a path and making sure you actually know the path and that you guys stay on it. You'll find success here. So anyway, Roy, are you around? Do you want to hop on? Anything else? I'm always willing to talk, but I think he has some things for you guys. We have just some different directions of things we want to kind of cover. Because we're always constantly changing things to make them better for you. Rory and I are always, Niall says that, and it's actually true. He says it because he has been with us many times, and we actually have been in deep thought and meditation together and prayer over what directions we should go, how should we take and move everybody to a better success. And you guys, as always, we have new things coming up, and we are very excited about that. Right, Rory?
Oh, absolutely. You guys, so there's a lot that we get to pour into you guys on, and Tanya and I are here on the Tuesdays to do that. This is your business meeting. All right. So I want you guys to understand that. I know Niall stresses it, but we do this for you, right? This is the one time we come on and we can focus you as partners on your business, right? Your business. All right. So, I look around, we have this there, and then guys, we have, like, you guys, there are literally tens of thousands that have their blogs going that are not attending these Tuesdays, and then they wonder why they missed out on things. We have something happening in the next few weeks. Okay. It's going to be one of those revolutionary changes that we did here at Triple R 247. It's going to put more money in people's pockets longer, faster, and better. Okay. It's an epic change. It needs to happen. And Tanya and I have been watching the numbers. She's really on top of things. What we're about to do is going to really reward our leadership and all the instructors that are doing V-marketing, even more so than we do today. Sometimes, you guys, we're on this amazing internet, and I'm just going to just paint out a picture. And then I got some housekeeping. I got a bunch of things to cover today. And these Tuesdays, we got some new vendors, new products we're going to be adding to our residual affiliate marketing. We have stuff coming. We put off one today. It's a fun one. We got a relaunch of another one coming. We've got some really cool things to add, but most importantly, I'm going to let you guys know something. Like, I guess I could do the raise of hands. All right. If you guys knew for a fact that if you worked 8 hours a week doing V-marketing, Sandy, we got people raising their hands. I haven't even asked a question yet. Leave them raised. I'm going to volunteer you for something. I love this. No, it's not a giveaway yet. Okay. There's a magic number when we built this system. And I'm going to let you guys know what it is. It's $500 a week. Profits. If we can show people how to make $500 a week in profits by them working a focused 8 to 16 hours a week, it's game over. It's game over. And we had a lot of things doing that. And we've been there for a very steady pace. And then you guys, stuff is changing. We've watched many changes online. Many changes online. Yeah, I'm gonna lower the hands. Hold on. I have a specific question. I'm lowering your hands, guys. Don't raise your hands yet. Okay. I know the answer, but I want to make sure everybody's engaged. Don't raise your hand until I say raise your hand if this applies to you. Okay. I've been building these marketing systems, you guys, for a long time. We're not new to it. And we're not new to making seismic changes when it's necessary. There's a term my grandpa taught me. I think it's pretty well wisdom, especially in construction, in architecture, but it's measure twice, cut once, right? Measure twice, cut once. And I remember in doing woodworking with my grandfather that you measure and you measure again, and sometimes you're off by a little bit. And off by a little bit means you're off by a lot in the project. Like little things make a difference. My grandfather was an absolute perfectionist. His houses were so square. It was unbelievable. Now, I remember him walking into my parents' home when they bought their second home, and he took a what's that called? A four-square? It's like he took a level, but it had an edge to it. And he was so upset because the walls were just off. The house wasn't square. It looked fine. The doors closed because they made adjustments later, but it was off. And you know, it just reminds me of what we're going through is because, you know, there's things called good enough and you go to market, that's fine, but you want to strive for perfection eventually. And for us, perfection doesn't mean that everything is perfect. It just means that it's going to work for more people. What do we need to do to have it work for more people? What do we need to change so that more people win sooner rather than later? And we like to accomplish the impossible because you put your mind to it, you find better ways, you think outside the box, you arrange things differently, and wow, you got a solution. And we are doing something epic in the lifespan of Triple R 247, and it means more money. What it means is if people are doing the V marketing, and I'm going to put it this way, 8 hours to 16 hours a week, I recommend a 2-hour block, a 4-hour block throughout the week. We can show you an absolute path to $500+ a week from that effort. Not only that, but the residuals are super strong. So I'm going to ask you guys here, right? What does $500 a week change your life? Raise your hand if $500 a week changes your life here.
That should be 434 hands up.
I'm watching the count go up. I'm making sure everybody's alert. Make sure everybody's listening.
Raise my hand too.
I'm gonna tell you the averages. Now, you guys, we see the cost of living going up everywhere. We all do. Not one person's gonna say, Rory, you're full of bullshit because the cost of food didn't go up. It's the same as it's always been. Nobody's gonna say that. Why? Because the cost of food's gone up everywhere across the freaking planet. Okay, you guys, the world's crazy. And the thing about it is we can only control what we can control. Even collectively, none of us can do a change about inflation. What we can do is make more money. What we can do is help people make more and more money and create financial and time freedom. That's what we're all about. Now, we're going to be showing you guys an incredible thing, and it's coming in weeks. Things are already lined up to do it, or I won't even be announcing it. You guys have watched me tease things. Everything I say comes true. Everything. We already have it. We know it's coming. All right? We're in the last stages of it, and we're going to be rolling it out there. And you know when we roll it out? We'll get the leaders set up. and then we roll it out on a Tuesday. Why? That's when we meet and cover business. This is our business meeting night. So, as a hint towards that, you guys understand the power of email marketing? Is there anybody here? Actually, let's lower all the hands. Not everybody responded. So apparently we have about 200 people here that need more than that to make a difference. That's fine. Consistency builds, guys. There's no limitations what we make here. All right, we're going to lower everybody's hands. Don't need to raise them up anymore. I want you guys to know big changes, but yet not big on what you guys do. Learn how to do V-marketing, learn how to do our instructor path. You'll be set. We're making changes that don't change how we train you and what we do. They're little tweaks that make a big difference. They're the funnest changes. It's like we're going to go, instead of an inline V6, we're going to go with a supercharged V6, a couple modifications, and it just works better. Better gas mileage. At the end of the day, it's way more effective. That type of a change. Okay. Okay. Power of email marketing, SMS marketing. You guys, we have done very well in our lead generation because we are very proficient with data, how we use data, the timing of data, and how long we do the data. All right. And I want you guys to just understand there are ways to do it effectively and smart, and then there's ways that consume everybody's time. Not interested in consuming everybody's time. What I'm interested in is having professionals that create the marketing and the copy, and we apply it to everybody's PBS. All right. So one of the biggest changes coming is where we are absolutely replacing Response Magic with our own. We're going to have our own capture system, email system, and it's going to have better deliverability. Why? We know the data. Now, you guys remember, we fund your data. We pay for you to market. You're going to be doing the V-marketing, and you get to claim the leads that respond to you. Those leads are going to go into your email pipeline, as well as the leads you get from blogging and the traffic that it generates. There has been a complete vision for this, and we are closing the loop. It's becoming a reality in a very, very big way. Also, it's very attractive looking. Not only that, but we're going to be helping you guys increase your traffic to your PBSs across the board of things we do. Big changes, little tweaks, but big changes in overall responsiveness to the work we do. So for those of you that are paying attention, do whatever you need to do to get your PBSs ready for Google AdSense. Now, on the Google AdSense front, I have several of my own students. I know we have probably a good 100, maybe even 200 that are in the application process. Google AdSense is one of those moving targets all the time. And you guys will see why we celebrate so greatly when somebody gets Google AdSense. Huge celebrations. Okay, now, sometimes we have phases where everybody gets approved. People don't even do it right get approved. Then we have stages where it's like now where it seems like nobody gets approved because they're stalling it out. There's big delays, and then they open it up again. It has nothing to do with Google AdSense being anti-RR247. They are trying to prevent fraud. They are trying to prevent bad actors coming in, and so they change their policies, and a lot of times it overlaps to what we do. I have been on with my Google support team. I went out to Vegas in January. I went over some things. We have some things that we got to look into, but overall, it's right out there, and it's about traffic. And it's not just about any traffic. We want to have as much traffic from social media and things connected with Google as possible. So Tanya's doing trainings. You guys, we trained 2 hours now on Saturdays. We made some changes. 2-hour training on how to build your PBS, build content. Tanya is training on how to do YouTube marketing, how to set up your YouTube channel, how to do the right tags and everything to help it also be a viral way to get traffic to your PBS. It's a companion to traffic. We've been waiting to do this training for some time. You guys, she is freaking, and those that weren't on the Saturday training, you guys, the comments I've been getting, like we have people that have been doing marketing for a long time here. Tanya had a bunch of new things. And that's what she gets to do and share with you guys. You guys, we know what's going on. And we have this huge plan, and it's going to correlate to all these new changes as well. So long term, we want to all be building as big as possible email lists. Why? Because we have consumable products. And we want to be marketing those to people that we build an online community with. You'll notice that is the theme of everything we do. Online community members. That theme isn't going to go away. That theme is endorsed by Google. That theme is something they want us to focus on. All right. Now we've got some incredible products. And we have products that pay us residually. We just got to do a better job of marketing it, getting the word out there. But email campaigns, and when we say email, we're combining the two. Something that is very expensive to do with other services out there, guys. We're going to be doing email and SMS. That's what we do in the Vortex. We're doing that, and we're doing it in a very awesome manner. That way, we get a hold of people in the best ways possible for them to respond to us. So I want to bring everybody's attention up to what email marketing really means. Now, every one of us has an email account, or 10, or 100, right? And we get emails from every freaking business we bought from, right? And in case you forgot those companies, just wait until a holiday comes around, or, you know, President's Day, which was yesterday. How many emails do you get from companies you forgot about? I got a ton. Email marketing is not going away. It's getting more and more stringent. It's getting more and more isolated. It's pay per play. We got some amazing systems, but also it looks a lot better when you have custom templates, things that tie in, make it look more professional. That's what we're moving to. Big changes, guys. So be on these Tuesdays, be aware it's coming. And for those that are brand new, follow step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5. Get your PBS modified. Get ready for Google AdSense and the things we're going to bring to it. This is epic changes. There's a little bit more to these changes that I'm not going into right now because it's where we get more money from what we're doing. Also, you guys, we have a very, very huge gratitude for our MSIs here. We have an incredible leadership core that helps make everything run, and they protect the house and everything that operates here. Guys, it's a very special setup. Leadership. Those that are leading others, those are building teams. Your income is about to be increased with these changes. We have found a way to help people get paid even more in the compensation structures for being leaders here, as it should be, which means anybody that wants to jump in and be part of the leadership has access to more income. Now, our target is to get everybody coming into this that's starting out the ability to make $500 a week. That's our target. Now, obviously, we like to do way more than that, but getting people started with that usually eliminates the second job. Some people, it eliminates the need for mom to go out and work. You guys, we still have our incredible IBO programs, everything on top of that. Everything's on top of that. I just want you guys to understand what's coming, right? This is you guys, we're going to be doing training, specific things. We're rolling out new products. Big changes are coming. And our leadership, if you're a GSI, you want to be pushing a PSI, MSI. MSIs are going to be getting bonuses in the structure we're changing. Things that are changing are going to be rewarding our MSIs. They put in so many countless hours that don't necessarily come with pay. It's part of the whole process. We found a way to fix that. I'm also going to put this out there. We have amazing new people that are striving. They're hitting CSIs. We got a bunch more advancements coming. CSI to GSI to PSI to MSI. And we're talking like some big changes for our leadership. You want to get to MSI. So remember, once you get 10 students, we know you know how to do the V marketing. We know you know how to do the BRT process. You're a CSI. From CSI to GSI, GSI to PSI, and at GSI, you start getting more attention from Tanya and I to help you develop and grow your teams. We teach you the leadership. GSI to PSI, PSI to MSI. Now we have a new level. It's MSI Elite. That comes with its own perks. MSI is where everybody should be striving for, because once you get there, everything is going to change. And that's for those that want full-time and career incomes here. There's a lot more money and leverage and leadership, and you're part of what we're doing here. Remember, we built a utopian society to rise everybody up. We need leaders to do that. We need people to help share the load and rise everybody up and be there to support. And it's been working amazing. We're making some tweaks. so that the compensation now makes more sense for those doing that. And you guys, I'm so freaking excited about it. It's Danny knows I'm dying to walk you guys through it. We just want to make sure we're doing it effectively. So as soon as it's ready, leaders go in, things get aligned, and then you guys are all going to hear it on a Tuesday. And then those that are there that Tuesday, boom, 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 and then everybody else can fall in, but we're going to go right to the new, and it'll be the way we go forward. It's coming like in weeks, folks, in weeks. We've been working on it for a while. It's ready in weeks. All right. Housekeeping for Velveeta. Okay, great news. Because we are doing really good in Velveeta. You guys saw the news. Tanya and I are the official North American global master distributors for all of North America. Comes with a lot of responsibility, but you guys, it also gives us a lot of pull to make things change, to have promotions that benefit what we're trying to do. All sorts of things come out of there. Had a great call with Costa today. On your calendar, 2 weeks from this week. So not Monday, but the following Monday, the first Monday of March. Costa is going to be announcing some great stuff, right? Be ready for that. That's the founders call for March. We're going to be announcing some things on your calendar. The next event is Punta Cana. All right. Anybody in Triple R 247 doing V marketing has access to get to Punta Cana following what we do.
Can I just share that picture, Rory? Let's just share the picture really quick. I have it up.
Go ahead.
I want you guys to see the sexiness of this place. You guys understand this? This is gorgeous. This is where we're going. And it's all expensive, like everything's, all food's included. Like it's just luxury. Yeah, so we definitely want you guys to be there and join. It's
But you want to play a
definitely
video
worth
that shows, because we've made every incentive trip, we'll make everyone. We lead from the top, and we're going to teach you how to do it. Put that video on. I love that video.
I'm trying that. Our internet's not the best. Let's see if it'll work.
Yeah, we're in the island.
We were there.
For internet.
Yeah,
Oh,
this
it's going
was
slow.
this was last one too. They're showing like clips of it, but Rory and I were there. It was really amazing.
Cancun.
It's all Jim. We don't have the best internet, guys.
Oh, it's okay. This is it's okay. And I'll tell you again, and I know we tell the instructors this, and I'm just gonna repeat myself like a broken record. These trips are the journey to get there is the most important. You grow to get there. You're figuring out your priorities and your patterns to succeed, and then you get to go celebrate it. And you guys, there will be some training always, right? Tanya and I already have our topics we're training on there. However, it's the
just a
camaraderie
short
that you build. And we got to be poolside, beachside, sharing great meals and planning the future together. And that is what is freaking incredible to me. Tanya, we've been doing this for a long time. We've been to several incentive trips. Was that?
But it's having a hard time, but it's sorry.
We'll do it later.
It's not the share. We'll show you guys when we're back in the US.
Well, yeah, we have better internet supposedly being activated. We're working on it here on the island. We'll see if the new solution works. I have optimistic hopes for that for Saturday, guys. So I got some Velveeta housekeeping. So back to what I was saying. We got, you guys, we have a lot of people doing very well in Velveeta. It's an incredible anchor for us. And it's not going anywhere. We got a true global thing. However, there is a problematic thing that I was asked to talk to everybody here at Triple R about. And we will be having oh my gosh, I'm going to forget her name. It's the head of customer support coming on to do a training, and we'll record it and make it part of the training on the back office so everybody can learn how to do things better there. We'll be doing a training during the day on one of the weekdays, and we'll record it and make it available. And those that want to go live to it, great. So we'll book that here on one of these days. and do that as a live training. I'm not sure what day it is because we have a pretty booked days, but one of these days we'll do it. It'll be a weekday, Monday through Friday. We'll announce it. It'll be a special thing in the week, and you're welcome to show there live if you can make it. Otherwise, catch the replay, and we'll put it in the training. However, here's the thing: we have a lot of people, and you guys in Vela Vita, when you're recruiting people and you do certain activities, you earn what's called VST, which is a Vela Vita sales token, I think is what it's called. And it's basically currency inside the system. All right. Each VSC is worth 1 penny. Right. So 100's $1, 1,000's $10, right? Yeah, and every time you bring in and you bring it, yeah, VST. V is in Victor, S is in cells, T is in token. So it's Vela Vita. I think it's Vela Vita sales token, right? Or store token. Vela Vita store token, I think is whatever it is. It's VST. And a lot of you guys have it. And you're earning it. And every time you bring new members in or certain activities, you earn VST. And you get so many VSTs for being a star, all-star. You get them in our bonuses weekly. Okay. Tanya and I, you guys, we consume a lot of product, but a lot of it we get for free because of VSTs. So there's a catch. And that is we are required to have a minimum of 18 BV in purchases every month to qualify. And when you use VST, it reduces your BV. So you can't just buy your product with VST. There's no BV on VST purchases. It's in-store credit, no BV. So we've had a couple people that only get 10 BV because they ordered boxes of product, and then they wonder why they lose their VFill status, and it's problematic. You can lose commissions, you can lose volumes, and it's happened a few times here. So we're going to be better at training. So let me be very clear. The BV requirement to be active is 18 BV every 28 days. 18 BV. So if you pay for half of a box and the rest of it you use VSTs, your BV could be 9 or 10. So if it's 16, it's 2 below 18 is the minimum. So your VST is going to run again, and you guys are going to be shocked maybe. So just be aware to mind your business. The VSTs are great. Free product is great. But we are required, and it's a taxation and a legal thing, to have a minimum of 18 BV. It used to be more. It's 18 BV every month. Okay? Be aware of that. All right? So
It's not hard to do, guys, because the products are
well,
amazing.
it's very easy.
It's
But
not
I'm going to tell you, I had some scenarios shown to me from the customer service, and they're like, Rory, we made it right, but please teach your people this. And they show me how many have done it, and I get it. You order 6 boxes because you have all the VST and you think it's going to qualify you. It will, as long as you have at least 18 BV to qualify for that month. Now, I'll tell you what we do. We order a minimum of 2 boxes anyway because the price is better. But 2 boxes at full price, your BV is higher. It'll qualify you for 1 month, 2 month, 3 month, 4 month. We do not ever want to risk losing the volumes we built in the business. We have backup cards on hand, but we always order every month to make sure we're way ahead. Learn to think with overabundance, not barely in time. All right. You guys, mind your business. Mind your businesses. Right? We have several businesses here. Mind them. And it also is a really good habit. But you guys, the VSTs, if you don't understand it, you're gonna end up having a VFill run to protect your volume because you didn't have the minimum in there to avoid that from happening. Also, I'm going to let you guys know something on as far as the Punta Cana trip. We still have till the end of March to qualify. So even if you're brand new, get into V-marketing, get going, you have plenty of time to soar with it. Plenty of time. Okay? Also, on your V-fills, I highly recommend that you have it set to maximum. And I probably should show this in the screen, but show it maximum. Maximum means that it'll process your VFill on the last possible time type of a thing, but basically every other month or every month. And then I recommend for price that you order at least 2 boxes on V-Fill every time. That gives you the best dollar value to be fully qualified. Minimum 2 boxes. It'll qualify you if you don't on V-Fill, it'll qualify you for 2 months at a time. And you'll pay the least amount. If you just order 1 box, you'll pay a little bit in shipping. You buy 2 boxes, free shipping. It basically makes it cheaper that way. Now, I don't know how anybody just gets by with 1 box because it's there, but also you guys, a tune qualifies you, right? And if you have a tune, that's a $200 commission, or I can sell a tune for $200 all the time if I have it in my pocket. So I've heard some people that are like, I really don't want to hit the product right now. Well, you qualify your business, right? You can sell a box, but you can sell a tune for 200. The value of these things is awesome. Okay. Now we're going to be doing a bunch of back office training, get everybody ready for it. And also our marketing for Bella Vita is going to be taking some quantum leaps very shortly. These are things coming in the next weeks. When are you going to hear about them? Tuesdays and Saturdays. Tuesdays, you'll hear about them. Saturdays, we'll help build the pages. We're going to be teaching you how to do video marketing, video landing pages, what we call landing pages, using your YouTube. And we're going to start getting people on a wave of building traction and lists to monetize everything we're doing tomorrow and the future. That's what we're going to be focusing on. When do we teach you this? Tuesdays, Saturdays, right? Tuesdays and Saturdays. So that's, you guys just make it part of what you're doing. Now, you guys, I'm going to tell you something. There is no shortcut to success. You put the work in. You put the work in, the rewards always come. You got to go through a learning curve. You got to learn the skills. In our case, how to do a BRT, how to build a blogging page, how to post ads. Okay. And we're getting down to the nitty gritty. The headlines. You guys, we have ChatGPT to help us build headlines, help build the content. And I've been looking at a lot of our posts, a lot of the ads of people out there. I'm reverse tracking the hits that come in. We can do so much better. And that's what we're going to be training on Tuesdays, Saturdays. So today is just getting you guys ready for what's coming. Today is to get you ready for what's coming. Well, you guys, if you're brand new, you got to get exposure to things. You got to be here and attending to learn. And if it seems like it's above your head, patience. It'll start to make sense. Exposure will help it make sense. It's something you never did before. Relax, take it in, consume it, follow the training. But your exposure is everything. The more you're around this, the more you hear it, the more you see it, the more you're going to understand it. I know it's Greek when you start out. For those that don't speak Greek. For those that speak Greek, it's like you're learning Portuguese, right? It's a whole new language. It's going to get easier and better the more you're around it. Once you learn it, you're going to get better and better the more you do it, right? Practice makes progress. And it's very forgiving. No one's going to die. It's not life or death. It's just growth. And you as being the best person you can be, growing and growing and growing, learning the habits, learning the priorities to run, learning the skill sets we teach you. We teach you how to fish here. And then you apply that to grow and grow and grow your businesses with us in a team setting where we all love each other, support each other, and we're building our goals together. Our hopes, our dreams, our goals with deadlines, that's what we're doing. All right. Tanya, do you want to add anything to this? I just looked at the clock and realized I've gone the whole distance.
Yeah, you usually do. He has no problem talking, y'all. He's good at it though, and he means it though, and that's what I love hearing him talk, because you can hear his heart behind it. But I did want to say, you guys, as you're getting started here, or you've already gotten started here and you're continuing to go, just you guys use your time effectively, because that's going to be your biggest tool for success. Is just plug into the times that we have for you. So that you can do the things that we have for you guys. So we try to make it as easy as possible for you guys. We run certain calls, get with your instructor, they'll share our call schedule, but we have everything set up for you guys so that you can plug in and do things and be effective. And so you can use the time that you need to use to be on the phone or to be on your PBS or to do whatever. We have the time set for you. We have V-marketing. You guys can work along with V-marketing training. We have PBS training. You can work along with that training. You can do it all. If you plug in and you use that schedule effectively, you're only going to go up. You just time management is such a huge key. I cannot stress it enough. But we're switching up. We have some, we do our PBS, some training on Thursdays. I think we're going to start getting back to that. I have to talk with Sheila's been stepping in because we've been having a big push on brain food. But when she's done, I'm stepping in. We're going to start doing some PBS trainings on pages, right, Ray? On Thursdays, what we had decided. So
Correct.
we have a whole schedule coming in up with you guys coming up, and I truthfully do plan years ahead because I can see the potential and the growth and the success for you guys. And so if I'm prepared, then it makes you guys prepared, right? So we just want you guys to not give up on yourself, but use your time effectively. Plug into the times. That's why we have it there for you guys. So you have a time that you can set aside to use for that, whatever that particular need is.
So I got an update for you guys.
Oh goodness, am I gonna like it?
You already know all this stuff. We've covered this all. Nothing new for you, new for everybody else. Okay. So but I'm gonna do a recap. And you guys, I'm a broken record because we always got new people to train. And I promise you, if you're not hitting your goals, it's because you're missing something. That's why we repeat. Everybody, you get started, right? You got your PBS, right? Your instructor's walking you through it. You're learning how to set things up. You get set up in the anchors. You modify your links. You modify the pages. At the same time you're doing that, as you're comfortable in modifying the pages and understanding where it's going in the steps, we want to get you involved in the V marketing as soon as you can. Even if you're not ready to jump on and do it yet, you want to get exposure to it. You want to be attending those trainings and seeing how that works, because if you really want to effectively bring in a lot of money, you need to take advantage of all the marketing legs. Do what we do, get what we get. And V marketing creates leverage and a lot more exposure to your PBS. Now, as we develop that and get that going, now we start stepping into leadership roles because you're going to be able to help and effectively help other people. What we're bringing out right now, these little tweaks that we know are going to effectively change things, is going to take the same energy, same efforts, and has more financial reward for those doing the work. It's going to be that change that we know is necessary to move the needle in a big way. So we're going to be able to captivate more people in success here. So we're going to be building teams even faster. You've come into our Triple R247 before today and you're here. You're in a front row seat to be part of this, right? And you can be a spectator, or you can be involved in it, or you can wish you would have figured it out, right? And what I'm going to suggest right now, more than ever before, is get with your instructor, get into the V marketing training as soon as you can, even if you're just studying it alongside building your pages so that you're aware of it, so you can get involved in it as soon as you're ready. Knowledge is everything. Knowledge, know-how, and then the capital to market. Knowledge and know-how come before capital. You can't utilize the leads until you know how to use them. And sometimes it takes seeing it over and over again, learning new things, being around it. You know, some of us like to have knowledge and understand things before we dive in. We want to feel completely like, hey, I want to make sure I'm doing the right thing to help somebody else. Great. Hang around. The more you see other people do it, you're going to be like, okay, I get it. This works. Perfect. The other thing is there is a system to learning. And that's why we do all this stuff. Now we do study halls. Now your team that you're on should be doing their own study hall. If not, go find who your GSI, PSI, MSI, they all have study halls. We all do it. Every one of us leaders do a study hall. Thursday is an hour study hall where we focus on key elements of the performance blogging system and things that are going on. Now, I'm just going to highlight something, you guys. We are launching Brain Food Academy right now. We're in the last percentages of getting the registration working and some big tie-ins to what this is going to become. That is a big opportunity for everybody here. And we got updates about it coming in these weeks. So don't miss the weeks. Like, this is an exciting time, and we are going to be making huge impact, fixing a lot of financial issues. This is about time and financial freedom, guys. Show up on the Tuesdays, instructors. Make sure you're following up. Make sure your students are coming. Things are big. They're about to become bigger, and those that are here are going to be part of it, and they can jump in because they'll have the knowledge and know-how, and then we're going to teach them how to apply to it. And we already have the capital for the rest. Let's make it huge. Okay. I was going to read tonight. I think what I want to do is I'm going to finish off those other chapters, and I've already changed the path. I'm going to do a full reading on a mini marathon. I think I've announced this already, but I'll be knocking out these other chapters and get them posted on there. We have a lot of people that are working in bee marketing for Australia. I actually have some Australia calls I'm doing. You guys, we are global and we're growing it in bigger ways. We're going to be bringing more and more leads across the globe to do what we do. Do you guys realize that every corner of the earth, there are people that need more money? It's a constant need. And jobs are being changed. You guys, Tanya and I are looking at a bunch of things on artificial intelligence and what it's changing. What we do, artificial intelligence enhances what we do. But if you were a copywriter and that was your job is becoming obsolete. They don't need you for the big salaries they used to pay anymore.
It's actually really sad. That's really sad.
We're guys, I don't even want to list all the industries that AI is starting to affect and is going to be replacing the labor. What we are doing is going to give people a thing that is always going to be in need. Marketing will never go away. It's the oldest profession. Nothing happens without the conveyance of an idea. Nothing. We get to do that. And the tools to do it are morphing, changing. Artificial intelligence actually enhances what we do when used right. And we're seeing this whole landscape change before us. And as marketers, we have to constantly be on the forefront. We have to look at things to modify, even little tweaks, so that we are up on the game and ahead of the curve before it hits. We want to be at the right place at the right time all the time because we were ready for it and ready to take action because everything was lined up to go. That's why we do the Tuesday and Saturday meetings, to keep everybody up to speed. All right. I think we're at the top of the hour, babe.
Yeah.
Guys, tomorrow, Brain Food Academy training, open house. Those are going to become more and more awesome. And you guys, there are some big things coming with Brain Food.
I was really excited about that. I'm excited for my grandchildren to go this way and be a part of it too. So huge opportunity. If you guys don't understand it, be there tomorrow. We'll give you guys more input. Super excited about it.
We're getting really close. I know we've been working on some stuff. You guys, I got to tell you, we don't like to do anything halfway. We would rather wait and do it right. And then obviously we're going to make things better as it gets going, but there's some fundamental things. And we had to make a huge shift that's going to make things better for everybody. And I can't wait to show it to you. See you on the Tuesdays and Saturdays. God bless.